I suggest the same. You know, I was pleased with the number of snaps we got. It was about right. What we did in the game was obviously put our top offense against our top defense, and then our backups played each other, and everybody on our team got to play, which is a real positive, because from a spring training standpoint and a coach, this has been the most willing squad, not just here at Duke, that we've had to go to work every day. And so I felt like every player on our team deserved to get some fairly significant playing time. There was some good on both sides of the ball. You know, Anthony suffered a couple of turnovers, but the defense is creating a little more. And that's been a little bit of the story of the spring. I thought Anthony came back, his consistency was outstanding. I think one of the things you see, this team has a lot of playmakers on offense. You know, we lost playmakers in Connor and Desmond and Sean, but I think we've got a large number of people that can make plays for us on offense. I think when we get our people back, you realize we had 9 people out on defense. 7 of those 9 are significant in our plans. I like where we're headed. We're building some depth. I think we can be a more energetic defense, and the big thing is obviously, again, focus on why we gave up a few big plays, but try to play defense, try to force longer drives, and it's going to be interesting film to study. And I think we got a lot out of this game. Questions?
How much difference does it make losing the guy that was in the rotation at quarterback in terms of long-term, how you can use Anthony? Do you have to protect him more?
Well, we get Brandon Kinnett back, which is, you know, we'd have loved to have had that option right now. A lot of that depends on the youngster you saw today, Parker Bain. I should have said something at the beginning. I can't say enough about that guy. He just did that without practicing, period. He's coming off of surgery. He was deemed well enough to get a little work this week. Thomas went down Wednesday. That was, you know, a shock to all of us. But Parker stepped up, and he can throw it and did some good things. And so, you know, I told Kurt, you know, we got a style of offense we've kind of headed toward that we think we have to do to win football games. And I don't want to play cautious, so it's not going to change who we are. We can't play or live like that.
Will you have to dial back some of the Kinnett packages at tight end, running back, that type of stuff?
You know, that's a possibility, but again, how fair is that to Brandon? He's a real good football player, and but we've built depth. We got Deaver back, you know, and you know, David Reeves is playing better football. I thought he's had a really good spring. And Nick Sink has kind of surprised us as to what he's been able to accomplish. And Dan Davidson. So it's an interesting thing. Maybe we don't need Brandon as much in that regard as what he's been.
So you may not redshirt Parker this year, I guess. I mean, there's a good chance.
Well, I just don't know where it's going to all head.
Yeah.
It depends on this. And also, you know, Thomas Sirk, you know, you read 3 months to a year, you read 6 months, you read all sorts of things. I was with him a lot today. He rode on the bus with me to pregame meal, and if his spirit has anything to do with healing, he may be back next week. I mean, he's an incredible young man, and I'm extremely proud of him.
Coach, you've had implemented a new offense. You had it in the Cincinnati game. It's continued through spring. How do you feel like that's gone so far?
I think we've got the playmakers in the right places, and got a very experienced offensive line. We have introduced some, of course we had Harding and Lucas Patrick out today, but both of those guys will be factors. But Jacoby didn't play much. He's been banged up. But Tanner Stone and a lot of other young people are going to help us with a group of veterans. I told John McKinnon I'd like to get them. We're playing so fast that we have to play 2 lines. That would be nice. That's kind of been the goal since we've been here.
With some of the stuff that Cash showed today with the 2 interceptions, what you've seen in practice?
Yeah, absolutely. And he got a little banged up, and we just made a decision to pull him out. He needs, you know, still, it's been a while. He wasn't a starter at Ohio State as a freshman, so all back to high school, he's had to play, you know, 45, 50 snaps. But he looked good when he was out there today. He's had a really good spring.
Coach, you're always looking for leaders. Has any kids stepped up this, spring?
Well, I'm going to just start with Ross Cockrell because he didn't have to step up. He is as solid as a rock. And, you know, from there, we're going to see who does. It's a fine group of seniors. but it's not just seniors on this team. If you look at this team, they've got a very strong junior class as well. So, you know, Lakin and Boone and Andijo, DeWalt Andijo and Kelby, and there's a lot of people out there capable of being good leaders.
Do you think every year we've been asking, is this a team that could finally get to a bowl, You got to a bowl. Is there a carryover on that, or could you see that this spring?
Yes, I believe so, Al. I think this team expects to set their sights on a bowl or beyond. You know, and I think that's the process, and that has to be real. I mean, you got to earn it. It's never easy. It's not going to be easy any year. But you know, my expectations are that should be the standard, and the standard is just the lowest level. You know, when you say you're trying to reach the standard, your goals are beyond that.